Hey, ABD, how are you? You feeling better? I pray you are. I'm just going to come on for a few minutes. I stayed up way too late last night. I've been tired all day. Should have seen me at working out. I didn't even want to work out, but I pushed myself to do it. It's like, I just want to go to bed. I'm not as young as I used to be. Wyoming girl. Hello. I'm not staying up late like I did yesterday. I was so tired today, Wyoming. Not even funny. Not even funny. I just want to sleep. I really want a snack, but I didn't. Yes, Miss Frosty. Just I heard from Mr. Brett that you were in the hospital. I didn't know you were in the hospital, or maybe I heard that from you. I can't remember. I didn't know you were in the hospital. No, I talked to Brett a few. I guess it was last week, and he was pushing you to go to the doctor or something. That's what it was. You told me you were at the hospital. I didn't get a nap today, Wyoming, because I didn't get home from working out till 3. And then I made tacos and straightened up the house a little bit. And then J6 came, and then Santa, and now this. So, yeah, no nap. I slept about 4 hours yesterday, and I worked out way too hard today. But I don't have to work out Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so that's good. I'll be sleeping. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day because we have, in my hometown, we have uh, I'm glad you're better, ABD. So glad you're getting better. We have what they call First Fridays. So the first Friday of every month, they have different things going on uptown for, I don't know. I don't even know how many hours. I know it starts at 5. Not sure when it's over. So, hi, Donna Ray. Good to see you. So I'm gonna go live stream that tomorrow, and then Saturday's the car show, and I am going to be gone all day. From I thought it was over at 8 p.m., but yeah, I just got a message that it starts at noon and it's over at 10 p.m. because they take laps uptown in the old cars, and I'll be riding in one of them. Not sure which one I'll be riding in, but I'll be live streaming it. You had dinner with both girls. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Kathy. Nice. Hugs to you, Donna Ray. We love you. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna be busy. I won't be modding for Sherry Saturday at all because I will be doing that. And I know I'm not gonna stay till 10. And hi Ridgeline, you need prayer? You just need prayer? All right, you got it. You want me to pray right now for you? Is it for you? All right, I'm gonna start more paper. I need more paper, more paper, more paper. All right, Ridgeline. Father, we come to you right now for Ridgeline, Lord. We don't know what's going on, Lord, but you know her needs, you know her wants, you know what needs to be done, Father. So we are believing in you to heal, repair, fix, whatever it is, Lord. Bless her. Bless Ridgeline, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Hi, Tracy. There you go, Ridgeline. We love you, sweetie. I got you wrote down too, so I can pray over you. Um, yeah, so we're supposed to do car or bingo or something Saturday night. I'm not going to guarantee that's going to happen if I'm at the car show. And it's kind of going to be fun. I get to practice my live streaming because I don't never live stream. I mean, but as far as walking around and stuff. But I may not be able to walk that long, so stay tuned. Hey, California Patriot, good to see you. Welcome in. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Oh, really, Tracy? What was it? You got a picture of it? I love flags. Yes, much prayers to Ridgeline. You know, I did my tree. I have an artificial flocked tree, and I did it in all my flags. I can't find my flags. I was just looking for them while I was listening to Santa and Mags. I went through all my decoration boxes, and they're not in there. I don't know where I put them. I don't want to have to go out and buy more flags, but I guess if I have to, I will. Everything I found everything else but the flags. I found all the birthday decorations. I don't even have any of the July 4th stuff or Memorial Day stuff. I may have to go get some more. It is hot in here. I should turn on a fan. Ooh, yeah, it's hot in here. Mamma mia. Okay, let me see if I can plug this in over here. It's my remote for my fan. Hmm. Well, I don't know where my remote. Oh, there it is. Where my fan is. What's it doing? Oh, don't tell me it quit working. Oh, great. What the heck? Hmm. Well, that fan don't work. Golly, I just got that last summer. Oh well, have to get a new one. Hmm. The power comes on, but the fan, the blades won't turn. I don't know. I'll look at it later. Oh, okay, Tracy. I'll check it right now. Even my dog hates Biden. I love it. I need one that says even my cat hates Biden. Thanks for the gas, Biden. Oh, Democrat, no borders, no walls, girls with balls. Those are awesome. I love it. Where in the world, kid? You got a lot of cool things up there. What is that? Something about the dog, but the cat is shady as hell too. I love those flags. Those are great. Hi, Annette. That's awesome. My friends are going to get a kick out of those. So, whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. Because now for sure I'm not going to be in here that long with my stupid fan not working. And I have indigestion again. I get indigestion every stinking night. Thomas is Thomas is lurking. He's checking it out. So that was good listening to Santa. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I love listening to Santa. I missed him the other day whenever he was on oh, I guess he had his own. I missed that one. I watched his replay, but he looks good. Yeah, that's awesome. Those are great. Oh, there's Thomas giving us the thumbs up. I'm just trying to get some hours because I don't have that many hours. Sorry, I gotta text this person back. Okay, so yes, and I love Santa. I miss him. Oh, you miss Mags tonight? You can go watch the replay, Tracy. Santa was on. They had a good talk. Santa looks good. He's lost some weight. He looks good. I think he looks real good. But Santa's the type of person that you could just listen to for hours and hours. And I love listening to him, especially when he was at Bunker Hill. Oh, all those mic drops at all those places was amazing. I always said, when I grow up, I'm going to be just like Santa. I'm older than he is. But yep, Santa's good. We need more people. And I don't know about you, Annette, but the way it sounded to me that he may be doing some lives here of different things. Maybe motivating people again. Because he's definitely a motivator. So yeah, that is what it sounds like. I hope so, because I would definitely listen to him. I would definitely listen to him. I think I'm going to sleep all day tomorrow. I'm doing nothing tomorrow until it's time to one of your boys asking for a dirt bike. Oh, bless their hearts. Yeah, you know what? I would too. I would too. I think that would be a great panel with the three of them. Yeah. Yeah, I think I would love to. I would let them come up here on mine, and I'd just sit back and let them go. That would be awesome. I don't think Dana ever met Santa, did he? I don't believe he did. Yeah, very powerful. It will be, and so are you. So is who? Thomas. I must have missed something. You better get busy on that dirt bike, Wyoming girl. Yeah, I would like. That's what I would like to do is have Christian speakers, powerful Christian speakers like Mags and like Dana and like Santa, people like that on a panel once a week just to, I guess, just to feed us because I always seem to get fed when Santa and Mags talk. Oh, did he? He got one. Oh, okay. So this wasn't like tonight. Okay, I got you. Well, good, good. That's nice. I don't know. My daughter wants something. I guess I should ask her again because I don't understand. She wants new headphones, but she don't want great big ones, and she don't want them little ones that go in your ear. But she wants them to go over her ear. So I guess I should start looking. You led Cowboy Church. Oh, okay, okay. When you met on the convoy, what is Cowboy Church? That would be kind of cool. But you live in Wyoming, so yeah, Cowboy Church sounds fun. Kind of like I like cowboy beans too. So let me get my little brain working and see what I can do. At least once. It doesn't even have to be weekly if they don't have time for it, but maybe once a month or something like that. Because I know Mag's works, so he's busy, and then he's got his kids and Faith, and then Dana works, I think, and he's got he does his woodworking, and he's got his family, and then uh, Santa is still trying to get better. So maybe once a month, just do something fantastic like that and just have them come on and whatever they want to talk about, whatever they want to teach us. I love to learn. I want to know everything there is to know about God and how to be a good Christian. That's what I want to do. And I want to host people like that. I know. Be careful, right, Thomas? Be careful. Man, I went to the store today. Everything is so expensive. Oh, thank you, ABD. I love you, girl. Take care of yourself and tell Brett I said hi and I love him too. And I'll be on to give him a thumbs up soon as I find time. But I will definitely be on. I look see if he's put anything out, and sometimes I'll just go over to it even if it's a week or two old and give him a thumbs up. And same with you, but I don't think you've been doing too much here lately. But thank you, thank you. So yeah, I think. What do you guys think? All of them together, the three of them working together. They're not even here, and we're already making plans for them. They're probably like, "What? We need more stuff like that online instead of the bad stuff where the people are always screaming and yelling and cursing and man, I can't deal with that. I stay away from it. I remember back in the convoy days in the 1776 days, I only went to those chats to get information so I could pass it on to Bunker Hill or on the mall. And it was rough listening to it too, I'm telling you. And since I don't have to do that anymore, it's nice. I don't have to go in those. If I go in a chat and it's like that, I just go right back out. I like quiet, nice things, good things. I think there's enough evil in the world that we shouldn't have to go online and watch it as well. So yeah, let me pray about it and then I'll talk to Megs and then I'll talk to Dana and Santa and see what they think. I think it would be great. And I don't even have to host it. They could all do like one time on each one of their channels if they want. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah. So be watching tomorrow at 5. Well, you don't have to watch tomorrow because that'll be when the vigil's on, and I won't be there for that. And I'm just gonna film up there, view or live stream uptown, and then but Saturday, watch Saturday because I'll be live from noon till whenever I get so tired and I can't walk anymore and I have to go home. So it could be noon to 4. And what I really want to stick around for the laps when they start taking the laps in the muscle cars because I get to go in one of them. I don't know which one yet, but I get to go in one of them. I hope it's a Camaro or or another kind of Camaro, just a Camaro, a 69 or a 68 or a 67 or a 70 Camaro. That's my favorite car. And I'll be filming when I'm inside. I'll be screaming. We used to, back in the day, when I was a teenager, we used to be able to take laps uptown on Friday and Saturday nights, but we had curfew, and if you were under age 18, you had to be away from uptown and home by midnight. So we'd go up there at 6 p.m. and just ride and ride and ride and ride. That's all we did. And then at midnight, everybody went home and you could get through town. And it was 2 lanes through town both ways. So it was kind of fun. Well, then I believe in the 80s, late 80s, the new generation was driving, and they didn't have the old muscle cars. They just had those little rice burners, and they would park and yeah, cruise and drag, yes. And they would get out of their cars, get in fights, and just be and leave parking lots a mess. So they stopped it. The police stopped it, and they weren't allowed to do it anymore. And it's not been done since. If they would have just behaved themselves and not fought and trashed the area, they could still be doing it. But now they have once a year what's called cruising with the cops, which the cops are doing the car show and they are in charge of the people taking laps. And if you try to do a burnout or anything like that, you'll get a ticket. But sometimes you can sneak one or two in there and they don't see it. So I'm kind of excited to be going up there and filming it Saturday. And hopefully, I don't know what the weather's going to be. Please don't rain. I'll be very upset if it's going to rain. Cloudy and 76 Saturday. So hopefully, no rain. Wait a minute, Ridgeline. What? When are they going to do that, Ridgeline? When's the notice for the date? The final date? Let us know. We can help you. There's enough of us that we can help you, girl. The 10th of this month? In 4 days? Monday. Well, let's see what we can do between now and Monday. How much is it? I think we can all get together and chip in something and help you. We're here for you. That's what we're doing. That's what we're here for. Oh, but we do. We care. We care, Ridgeline. You have to have power. It's summertime. Yeah, you might be able to get an extension for it. Oh, is there Wyoming? I'm on a budget. I just pay the same amount every month. It's called the PIP, percentage of income payment. So I pay 74 for electric and gas all year round. And I have a 2300, I think. I better not. I better look and make sure before I say. I have a credit to my gas bill because I don't use gas at all in the summertime. So I'm paying $74 all summer long for nothing, but it builds up on my gas bill and I'm pretty far ahead of it now. and I'm just not real sure how far up I am. Last I checked, it was like $2,300 ahead. No, I'm not on Facebook because they keep putting me in jail, and I got tired of going to jail. So I'm like, forget you, Facebook. Gee, many Christmas. I haven't used this thing forever. All right, let's see. Hmm, I don't even know where to find it. Dashboard, maybe? Hi, third. Welcome in. Yes, I have a $2,322 and some change credit on my gas. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, they kept throwing me in Facebook jail, so I got tired of being in jail, so I just got rid of it. Although I was thinking about going back on it, but they'll probably throw me off again because I would stream over there and they don't like when you talk about God. So, but my church does it. A lot of churches do it and they stay on Facebook. So I don't know why they kept throwing me off. I'm not a big church, but where did Ridgeline go? Did she give us any information? I don't see anything. Well, Ridgeline, honey, we can help you. We can help you. I know you're frustrated, and I can only imagine. Will you, Thomas? I might do it. I don't know. I don't know what name to use because I've already got used Gator Girl, so they won't. I'm sure it's still up there. I mean, I don't know even know if I deleted my Facebook all the way. I just know I left it and thought I deleted it. I don't know. I don't know what name I would use. I used to have a name on Facebook called Guiding Youth to Christ. That's when I was a Sunday school teacher. That's what I was when I used to teach the little kids. Wyoming, did you talk to Ridgeline? You can have a man named and five, oh, a main name and then five after that. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, I only had Guiding Youth to Christ, and then I had Gator Girl, and then I think that's it. Are you sure, Ridgeline? We can help you. We don't mind. We don't want you to figure it out. We want to help you. Yeah. Yeah, if you know of some, Wyoming girl, I don't because I never had to deal with that. But Ridgeline, you got a Cash App? Put your Cash App or let us know your Cash App. Do you, Thomas? I lost I lost well, I lost one of my Facebook to a somebody stole it. Took it over. And that was right after my son died, so I lost everything. Yeah. Are you sure, Ridgeline? If you need us to help you, you please let us know. We love you, Ridgeline. So anyway, somebody took my Facebook over. They stole it, and it had all my pictures of my son on it. It had our conversations before he passed away. I was so hurt. And then my family was telling me, "Do you? Oh wow." Uh, my family was telling me that whoever stole my Facebook was changed my cover photo and then was asking people for money. So I told my sister, I said, "Hey, go over there, act like you want to be this person's friend, and get all my pictures of my son off of there and put them on your computer and then send them to me." So she did. So I have every picture that was on there on my Facebook from my son. And I have all the stuff that people wrote about him when they were writing to me about him, all the good things, that the people that he worked for and that worked for him said everything good. So I kept I got all that. And then I'm like, you can keep my Facebook. I don't care. I've got everything I need off of it. So, but they were asking for money. Like my sister's like, why are you asking for money? And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, it says you're asking for money. I said, no, somebody took my Facebook. That's not no, they would not help me. Would not help me at all. I said, no, somebody's got my Facebook. I don't have a Facebook right now. I said, so tell everybody that that I'm friends with that that's a fake account. That's not me asking for money. So she did. She took care of it. But I never got that one back. Yeah, I haven't been on for quite a while. And I like the only reason I would ever like I have a fake name so I can go on and watch my church because they are on Facebook. But I don't have no it's nothing. It's just a name. I don't have nothing else. And it's just so if I can't make it to church Sunday, I can watch it live online. And I don't know why they don't do YouTube, but they do Facebook. That's the only one they do is Facebook. So I do have a name and it's called No Name. And that's all it is, No Name. Oh, really, Wyoming? Wow. Yeah, I went to jail so many times, especially during the election stuff and then the COVID stuff. Oh my gosh. I was forever in jail. But I didn't care. I'm like, fine, put me in jail. And they did too, trust me. I couldn't say nothing. Yeah, I haven't it's been I'm gonna say it's probably been about 6 months for me that I took my page down and just decided to be done with it. But like I said, I do have a name that I use. I go on for my church services and then I check the marketplace and that's it. But nobody knows it. Nobody's ever seen me. They don't even know who I am on there. I don't talk to anybody. I don't have Messenger. I just do the marketplace in my church. And I had a lot of friends too. Well, acquaintances, not friends. But after my open heart surgery, I forgot how to do a lot of things. Like I forgot how to use my phone. I forgot how to go on Facebook. I forgot all that stuff. Oh yeah, me too, California Patriot. Me too. Me too. Everybody be like, shh. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna run my mouth. I don't care. They're lying to you, people. They're lying. They're lying. Don't do it. 5 years, Thomas. Yeah, Facebook, all those. It's all going to start again. So get ready. It's all going to start again. We're going to be having to deal with it. But that's all right. I pray Trump makes it and wins, and our world goes back to where, I mean, even all around the world, those people want Trump because they don't want war, and they know what's going to happen if Trump's not there, and they don't want war either. So all we can do is pray and make sure we all go vote, and make sure when you go vote you wear a red shirt. I went and bought me a red shirt, t-shirt, just t-shirt, because I'll leave my coat unzipped because it'll be November, it'll be cold. So I'll wear my red shirt, or maybe I won't even wear a coat. I might just wear my thermal underneath it, and they want to see a red wave at the voting thing. So that'd be kind of cool. I know it's a red wave here. I mean, even like in my neighborhood, there's nobody for Biden except 3 streets over that way. There's a house that has an in-ground pool, and they have a fence up, and they always during the election had Biden Harris. I don't see that anymore. It's gone. They would normally have it up by now, but it's not up. So I'm waiting to see if they even put it up. They're probably too embarrassed. And then you go like to the next city over, all the flags, all the signs were all for Trump. There was like 150 flags to one Biden. 150 Trump to one Biden. Crazy. And I hope that's the way it stays. All right, hang on just a minute. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Sherry. Um, yeah, so we can wear red. Everybody vote red. Now, is there anybody else in here from Ohio? Because Trump endorsed Bernie Moreno, or whatever his name is. He used to be a quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, or whatever the Guardians are called now. I think, I don't know. Yeah. So, have you seen? You know who Bernie Moreno is, right, Kathy? He's running for senator for Ohio. Trump endorsed him, and I wasn't real sure about him because he lives in Cleveland, and Cleveland is pretty much a blue city. But I read a lot about him, so I think I am going to vote for him. It's him or the other one. I forget his name. He's a dork, and I'm not voting for him. But he wants basically the same thing Trump wants, and Trump endorsed him. So, yeah, I'm trying to get everybody I know to vote for him when election time comes in November. So, remember him, Bernie Moreno from the Cleveland Browns. Are they still the Browns, or they change him to the Guardians? Who's the Guardians? The Indians? I don't never watch anything up in Cleveland. If I'm going to go for a Ohio team, it's going to be the Reds, or the Cincinnati Reds, or the Bengals. But my heart belongs to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh and New York. You're close, Thomas? Well, that's cool. So get the word out, Kathy. Vote for Bernie Moreno for our senator, for state senator. Guardians are the baseball team. Okay. See, I just call them the mistake by the lake. I've never liked anything out of Cleveland. And make sure everybody wears red, Kathy. Red t-shirt. I got my red T-shirt at Walmart for like $6. I bought two red ones and two pink ones, and they were big. I didn't realize they were that big, so I had to wash them and they shrank up. So they will shrink. Oh, that's right. You're 3 hours. Are you where are you at, Thomas? 3 hours? So where are you? Indiana? Well, how far are you from the festival? I'm like 30 minutes from the festival. Oh, Broncos? Uh, yeah, I was a house divided too with my kids, although I don't know why my kids all, thank God they didn't go for any Ohio, like Ohio State, or they were all Michigan fans. Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay, Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Got ya. Uh, yeah, my kids, all three of them are Michigan fans. And I never really cared for college football. And then I moved to Florida, and my uncle was a big Gator fan. And he took me to my first game ever, and that was all it took. I was a Gator fan from that point on. But my kids are Michigan fans. Yeah, I love the Steelers. Love them Steelers. I remember back in the 70s, they were the best football team ever. And oh my God, it's so hot in here. I can't believe that fan don't work. That's a new fan. Well, not new, but it's a year old. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's what happened. Got you. Why is it doing that? Hmm. I gotta take it apart, but I ain't doing that right now. Whew, I don't know why it's so hot in here. I got the air on. No, well, it's loose. It was all bent down, and as soon as I pulled it up, it started going, but it was hitting. So I got to pop. Let me just pop that off there. Y'all chit chat while I do this. How the heck does this come on? I don't have no clips on it. Oh, there we go. All right, let's turn this air up or down. We'll turn it down to 70. It'll cool it off in here. All right, I'm not messing with it. It's I got to get a screwdriver and everything. So I just turned the air down. It was on 75 anyway. I must have got cold at some point. So it'll cool off in here. Of course I did, Wyoming. Well, whoever Tebow went to is where I was. I love Tebow. Tebow. Wait do you see the clothes I'm getting for my little gator that Tracy made for me? I'm getting some little orange and blue shorts and an orange and blue top with little gators on it. Oh, it's going to be great. He's going to go everywhere I go. You're playing keeping your head down for 2.5 years. Yeah. I'm a lot more calmer than I was when all this was going on. Like I when I had to go to the doctor, of course they always ask you if you want the mosquito bite, and I'm like, nope. And they're like, why not? And I'm like, I don't trust it. I don't trust you, so no, nope, nope, nope. And then my regular general practitioner doctor asked me, and I said no. And if you ask me again, I won't come back here. He said, no, 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 no. He didn't even make me wear a mask. That was optional. I'd never had to wear a mask when I went in there. He was pretty cool. He's funny though because before my open heart surgery, I needed to lose at least 10 pounds, and my doctor's got the biggest beer belly. I mean, it is massive, and he always says, "Well, Vic, you really need to lose some weight." And I just look at him and laugh. And he's like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "Look at your gut. And you're telling me I need to lose weight? Give me a break." He's like, "I know, it's hard." I go, "No, I can lose weight if I want to, but I don't want to." I said, "But look at you, dude. You could probably drop 75 pounds if you got rid of that gut." And I took my son with me to my other doctor in Mansfield. I had a cardiovascular doctor for my legs, and my son always went with me. And this one particular time, he was in there, and the doctor was talking, and doctor said, "I'll be right back. I need to go get something." Yeah, I told my doctor. Yes, I did. And so the doctor, my son left. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go outside." He said, "I need a cigarette." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, go." So he left, and when my doctor came back in, he's like, "Where's your husband at?" And I'm like, "Where? I don't know. Do I got a husband?" And he's like, "Wasn't that your husband with you?" And I'm like, "No, that was my son. I don't have a husband." My son, when I told him that, he's like, "Why do people do that?" I go, "I don't know." But I always thought he was my husband. Even when I was in the hospital, the nurses would be like, "Is your husband coming back?" And I said, "Oh, Lord, I hope not." Yeah, I pretty much say, sometimes I feel bad when I say things, but it just comes out and I can't help it. And I'm a lot better than what I used to be. Like when I was, because I'm not very tall, and people would, even adults would, like when I go to work, they would say stuff, when you're new. And like this one girl, she made me so mad. She always had to talk about how short I was. And I said, I just ignored her. And then one day she comes up to me and she goes, "Why are you so short?" And I'm like, "Why are you so ugly?" And I got in trouble because I called her ugly. And I told my boss, Dean, I'm like, "Why she keep asking me about me being short? Tell her to shut up." But I'm a lot better. I don't do that as much now as I used to. But my daughter does. My youngest one does. She's mouthy. She got my thing, it just pops into your head and you just say it. I don't I've calmed down a lot. And then another thing I always told people, because I'm so short, they're like, "Golly, your legs are so short." And I'm like, "My legs are just like yours. They go from my butt to the ground, just like yours." They can't argue with that because they do. They're all the same. They start at the same spot and end up at the same spot, just like everybody else's. Yeah, my doctor loves me though, especially my vascular doctor. He thinks I'm cool because I got a bullet in my hand. Like when you have surgeries, you have to tell them if you got any metal on your body anywhere. And I'm like, oh, I got a piece of bullet right here in my hand. He's like, a bullet? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, where'd you get a bullet in your hand? Well, how'd that happen? I said, well, I was out in Oregon and we were up in the forest shooting guns. And my friend had a machine gun and he put it on a tripod and him and his wife were shooting. And I'm like, and they're like, I'm like, I want to shoot it, and it was automatic, which you're not allowed to have. So he had two trigger packs, and he put the automatic in. It's like it was pretty cool. Well, when I was doing it, I was laying down, and I had my hand on top of it, the tripod, and I was shooting it at a big tree, and one of the bullets exploded, and a piece of shrapnel went in my hand. So my doctor thought that was cool. He's like, "You got a picture of that?" And I go, "Yeah, I got a picture of me shooting it. I was dressed in camo. I was having a good time." So did Ridgeline leave? I feel bad. Always worry about people. Hmm. And then my doctor asked me what job I had because he told me I would have to quit my job. And I'm like, I'm not going to quit my job. And he's like, well, what kind of work do you do? And I said, I drive a forklift. He said, what? He said, as little as you are, you drive a forklift? I said, yeah. I load trucks. I unload trucks. I get material for people. I said, I've been doing that for years. I love it. He's like, I would have never guessed. I said, no, that's what I do. I ended up quitting though because I had to. So I suppose I should get off of here and go night night. I really want to find my flags. No, I need to fix that fan. I have 8 of the best people in the world watching me. Well, I have you, Thomas, and I have California Patriot, Wyoming Girl. That's all I see. Kathy, if she's still in here. Annette, if she's still in here. Mine only goes so far. I can't really see who's watching. I can see who's text, but that's it. But anybody who watches, I'm quite happy with. I hope so, Thomas. I hope so. You're feeding the babies? All right, Wyoming. I hope so. I would like to at least get up there. I'm kind of stuck at whatever it is. I don't even remember what it is now. Kind of stuck here at that. But I'm not worried about that because God told me it's not about how many people you have watching you, it's the quality of people, not the quantity. So I always have to remember that because I want good people to watch me, not bad people, not people that want to troll and all that. I don't want that. I want good people. Yeah, you have to be to sit here and listen to me at 11:30 at night. And Wyoming's dedicated. She's feeding her babies. Has anybody seen Big D and Hippie lately? I miss those guys. I guess I should send Hippie a text tomorrow. See how she's doing. Oh yeah, that's the last time I saw them. They don't do shows anymore like they were doing. Big D's not driving, or right, Kathy? Well, they're going to be at the Freedom Fest, so that's going to be cool. And they're bringing the baby and Leah, so that'll be good. Now we just need Oreo to show up because we're hoping that I know me and Sherry's going, and then we're hoping that uh, Trooper and Jericho go. So that would be cool, and then Oreo show up and Taco Joe show up, and that would be awesome. The whole 1776 back together again. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, did he talk to Big D about it? What part of California? California Patriot? Oh, Southern California. I lived in San Diego, somewhere around there. I don't really remember. My dad was in the Navy, so I know he was stationed at San Diego. My little brother was born in Chula Vista, so somewhere in that area, we uh, we spent some time. I was in grade school there, but I couldn't tell. I don't even remember what part or the name of the school or nothing. But we were there for quite a while. We used to go across the border to swap meets. Yeah, it's people from the convoy too. I wish I could have went to the convoy. My son and I were supposed to go, and no, was it the convoy? Yeah, we were supposed to go, but he couldn't get off work, and then we were going to go to Bunker Hill, and he got sick, and so we didn't get to go. Yeah, swap meets. I remember going to those, and most of them were at like a drive-in theater, like a outdoor movie place. Because I remember the little speakers hanging up. We would go all the time. We would uh we would always go across the border to into Mexico. They'd always check our car, coming and going. I remember that. I remember one time it was somewhere in California in the same area. I was walking home from school with my sister, and we were in grade school. Maybe I was in third grade. She might have been in second grade. And this big hot air balloon type thing was we always had to go through a canyon and then back up it to get to our house. And there was a big balloon or something up in the air, and my sister said, "What is that?" And I go, "Martians from outer space, and they're coming to get you." Oh my goodness. She took off running and ran in some stranger's house, crawled underneath his bed, and she would not come out. So I just walked home, and my mom said, "Where's your sister?" And I said, "She's hiding underneath some man's bed because she got afraid of a hot air balloon and thought it was Martians." Well, of course, when I'm not sure, I don't remember. I don't remember, but I just remember where we lived, and we had a huge canyon to walk through, and it might not have been that huge, but I was little and it looked huge. And so I told my mom where it was, and we went up there, and my sister's like, "Mickey told me it was Martians from outer space and they were coming to get me." I got slapped every step I took on the way home for that. And then when I got home, I got spanked for it. She still doesn't let me live it down. She still tells me how mean I was to her. It was funny. She made it so easy. She believed me. Anybody could tell it was a hot air balloon. Yeah, yeah. The slaps every step. Slap. Carol just living it. I mean, she is just being over dramatic, just crying. And well, it was embarrassing for my mom because the guy was, when she ran in the house and back to the back of the house where the bedroom was, the man was naked. He was getting ready for work. That's what he told my mom. He goes, "She won't come out." And I was naked. I didn't know what to do. Boy, was I in trouble. Whoo. Another time I made, you remember those Tupperware popsicle things? You could make popsicles like fudgsicles. Well, my mom had some of those, so I took them outside and I mixed up dirt and water and I made them and I stuck them, packed them in there real tight, and then put the little plastic sticks in it and put it in the freezer. And then I told my sister, I said, "Hey, mom made fudgsicles. And mind you, now we're little. I don't even think I was, I don't know, maybe fourth grade by then." And she's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I go, "I already had one." And our brother Rick, who was, I always wanted to be like him. He was 2 years older than me. I said, "Yeah, go ahead and get you one." So she goes in there and she comes out and she's sitting in the dirt. And she's just licking that and licking that. She got grass, pieces of grass all over her face. My mom comes out and she says, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Vicky made fudgsicles, so I'm eating one." And oh yeah, I got in trouble for that one too. I go, "Well, she's a moron. Look at her eating dirt." So I was always in trouble. I would always do things like that to her. She was so easy. We tied her to a tree one time when we were playing Cowboys and Indians. My brother and I were together, and we really didn't want her to play, but she insisted, and Mom insisted. So I said, "You want to be a cowboy or you want to be an Indian?" She said, "I want to be a cowboy." And I said, "Well, then you better run because we're Indians and we're going to scalp you." And we lived out in the country. This is in Ohio. And she took off running. We caught her. We had a rope and we threw her up against a tree and we went around, around, around and tied her to a tree. And Mom called us in for lunch. We just left her there. My mom said, "Where's Carol?" And we're like, "Tied to a tree. We're playing Cowboys and Indians." And we caught her. So, yeah, we both got in trouble for that one. My sister said we hated her, but she was so easy. I would not play with anybody who did the things to me that I we did to her. I'd be like, "No, I don't want to play with you. Get out of here." We used to blow up her Barbie dolls. You know how they got the neck, and then there's a little tiny hole in the neck. We would shove a firecracker down in there, light it, and throw it, and it'd blow the doll up. We were so but mean to her, but we loved her. Oh, yeah, I bet Wyoming. I bet. I just had one older brother and all girls, and then one younger brother. But I idolized my older brother. I always wanted to be like him. When he went to school the first time and I had to stay home, I sat I remember sitting in front of the window and crying all day long till the bus came and dropped him off. I wouldn't eat. I just sit there and cried and cried and cried. "I want my Ricky. I want my Ricky." And we stayed very close all the way up until he passed away 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Yeah, that's what I thought, Kathy. 6 hours is what my thing said it would take me to get there. Yeah, I couldn't have walked it. And that's what I'm saying when I go do the car show Saturday. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to walk. I'm taking my chair. And when I get tired, I'll just go back to my spot and sit down. I mean, it took me 4 hours to mow my front yard. I had to divide it up into fours, mow a little bit and go sit down for an hour and then start all over. It a long walk. I didn't know how far it was. I hope they're not in there next year, but if they are, I hope I can go. Oh, really? Oh, okay. 6 hours to get there. Oh, you took the scenic route back. Wasn't it dark when you were coming back? Or did you leave the next day? I got you. You left Sunday, right? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wow, really, Kathy? If we'd have taken my car, we wouldn't have been able to go sightsee or nothing because my car leaks oil so bad, and I don't know what's causing it. I have in my garage because my car leaks so much oil. I have a mat down so it doesn't stain my garage floor, and then I just pull it up and put another one down and throw that one away. No. Well, which way did you come home? And what scenic route? What is there to see from D.C. to Ohio? Or Ohio? Route 50. Hmm. Oh, through West Virginia. I like West Virginia. West Virginia's beautiful. Virginia's beautiful. If they just weren't blue, that would be great. I had an uncle that lived in Roanoke, Virginia. Not sure. I don't think he still lives there. I think he moved to North Carolina. And I had an uncle that lived in on my dad's side. Uh, he lived in Maryland, but I forget what part of Maryland. I was started to say Bethesda, but we lived in Bethesda when my dad was in the Navy. Oh, Frederick. He lived in Frederick, and he now lives in North Carolina. I remember living on the Navy base where my dad was stationed at in Bethesda, somewhere around there. Who, who's Peter? I'm missing something. All right, let me see something here. Or California's hubby. Okay. So, California Patriot, you guys have been to the Freedom Corner? You and your hubby? Oh, you got American Gulag book? I need to get one, but wasn't it nice tonight at the J6 on Freedom Corner when the two guys came back from solitary confinement? Oh, that's awesome, California Patriot. That is awesome. Facebook jail, relax your vaxxed, or Oreo Army. I would love to go to Freedom Corner. Wyoming girl, all them candy bars you sent me, I just figured I had to eat one every day. But really, I don't need to eat one every day. So I put them in the freezer. They're in the freezer. I just left them on the counter, and I every day in the morning, I would get up, make my coffee, and I'm like, "Oh, a candy bar, yes." So now they're in the freezer where I don't see them. I have to really want one in order to get it, instead of just seeing it and saying, "Oh, I'll take it." I haven't watched Oreo in a long time. He probably hates me now. I used to be on there all the time. Oh, that's nice, Kathy. That's very nice. I love good people. You deserve it, Kathy. You deserve it. Mm. That's awesome. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. Oh, my daughter's got a sinus headache again. Kathy, who went with you? I can't remember who it was. I remember seeing her, I think. No, Tracy. Yes, Tracy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Did the babies eat Wyoming? That's good. I will eventually, unless they get home, I will go there. But it won't be winter time. It'll be summertime. It gets pretty hot there in the summer. Did you guys get a hotel room, Kathy, or did you stay with somebody? Because I would have to. One is done, one is still going. Okay, I would have to get a hotel room outside of DC. That's what Oreo told me. Don't stay in DC. Stay outside. I'm just excited about going to the Freedom Festival. This will be my very first one. Yeah, I like to be able to take a shower. I just worry about my medicine too because it can't be out in the heat. And I take a lot of medicine. A lot. I'm taking my uh, ice bags with me when I go to the Freedom Festival with my medicine so I can keep it at least cool. Oh, that's true. Airbnb would be nice too. And you could, yeah. Yeah, because I have a lot of medicine, Wyoming girl. I have, oh my gosh. If I showed you all my pill bottles, you'd probably just crap yourself. I have a lot. You know those things, those little baskets that you put inside, like there's 6 containers in a, I forget what they're called. Hi, Julius. Thank you for stopping by. Are you doing all right tonight? No, hold on. Let me show you. I forget what they're called. Well, while I got it in here, One of these. This is all my medicines. It's full. I have so many of them. I take medicine in the morning, at noon, in the afternoon, in the evening, and before I go to bed. Yes, I'm going to the festival. I have a tent, and I was looking at after Wyoming said something about the blow up beds. They have come a long way. Uh, you don't have to have a pump. The pump's built in there. I didn't know that. So I may get one of those. They're like $84. So I don't know yet, but I'm because I have to sleep on something. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I have a lot, Julius. I hate it. I hate taking it. I take three. Wait a minute. One in the morning. One. I take four. Wait a minute. One in the morning. One in at noon. One on yeah, four. I take four blood pressure pills every day. I started off with two after my open heart surgery, and then and they're time released, and then my blood pressure still wouldn't stay down, and so then they put me on another one, and then it still wouldn't stay down. So then they put me on the last one, and it seems to keep it where it needs to be. You flipped out of one of those kinds? Mm, it's not that. It's not as small as you think it is. And those kind are actually my brother. When I would go to my brother's, they had those because they went camping a lot and they used those. They're actually pretty nice. They're nice and cushiony, and there's plenty of room for them. At least for me. His wife was, she was a little bit harder for her because she was over 6 foot tall. But I could sleep. I if there wasn't such a thing as bugs, and I didn't have a hard time getting up like off the ground, I could uh I could sleep on the ground. The one you used was like a lawn chair. No, this is bigger. They're pretty nice. And they fold up. They're not heavy. They just fold up, and you just put it back in the bag, and like you do your lawn chair. They're actually pretty nice. And then you don't really need a sheet for it. What? Why? What's going on? Penguin Six showed that. What's going on at the White House Saturday? Yeah, that's what I would sleep on like that. Like when I would go to my brother's in Nashville, I was perfectly fine with it. Tens of thousands at the White House for what? I had a stroke, Julius, when I was 16 because I didn't know my blood pressure was high. And that's how I found out I had high blood pressure. And my high blood pressure comes from my kidneys, from kidney disease. $100 for you, don't forget. I don't have $100 to give you. What are you talking about, Thomas? I'm confused. Thomas, I'm confused there, sweetheart. Oh, well, they having that in oh, jeez Louise. Why don't those people give it up? They don't even know what they're protesting. They do not know what anything means. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you now, Thomas. I'm sorry. Yes, I will be there, Thomas. It's a festival. It's a freedom festival. There's going to be all kinds of stuff there, Thomas. Lots of good stuff. Have you read the flyer of all the food places and the speakers? And they're going to have a church service on Sunday. It's going to be good. Yours is on the low side, Joyce. Mine is never on the low side. I remember doctors telling me all the time, your blood pressure is too high. I'm like, I know. It's always been high. Then, and the only medicine that worked for years was, yeah, Hamas holes. Yeah, that's exactly right. California um, was lisinopril, but the bad thing about lisinopril is it caused me to have a cough for years, just a little tickle in my throat, and it was horrible during COVID because I coughed and coughed and coughed, and people thought I had COVID. And I mean, it was just a dry little tickle cough. And then when I had my open heart surgery last August, they took me off of it, and I was so glad. So I don't have that cough anymore. I have to take more medicine because it was lisinopryl's good, but the side effect was horrible. So yeah, Hamas, they really don't know what they're there for. I mean, I've seen people ask them questions about it, and they're like, "I don't know, I don't know. Do you know what from the river to the sea means? No." And then when they find out, most of them are like, "Oh my gosh," or some are like, "It doesn't mean that. You're just lying." Okay, well, just keep saying it. Did she California? It was horrible. I couldn't. I would go get my hair done. I'd cough. I'd be in church, and I always sat at the back, so when it started, I could just get out. And the doctor's office, it was embarrassing because people would look at you like, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you?" And it wasn't a loud cough. It was just a when you get a tickle, you just, but it didn't stop. It just kept going and going and going. I was glad. I was happy as long as the blood pressures, and I have a blood pressure cup that I take. I take my blood pressure quite often to make sure it's where it's supposed to be. And so far, it's been great. But I take 4 pills for it as opposed to just one. But I'd rather take four and not have the cough. The cough was horrible. Yeah, my doctors wouldn't listen to me, California. I told them, my regular doctor, I'm like, I can't keep coughing like this. It's horrible. It's embarrassing. It just tickle, tickle, tickle. She wouldn't take me off of it, or yeah, it was she at that time, because nothing else would keep my blood pressure down. No, I don't, Wyoming. I don't. I don't. I don't. Now she goes into Jerry's chat sometimes. Uh and she goes into Jericho's chat. So one of them might be able to get a hold of her. I don't have any phone numbers on anybody. Oh, really? Julius? Oh. So Julius, do you have kidney disease? No, Kathy, I did not hear about that. Hamas holes. I love that. Hamas holes. No, I did not hear that. I saw where there was a big fight between Trump supporters, or was it Trump supporters? No, Israel protesters and Palestine protesters in New York. Big fight. Huh, really? I didn't see that. Uh, what type of kidney disease do you have, Julius? I have kidney disease too. And kidney disease can make your blood pressure all messed up too if you have kidney disease. I'll have to check that out, Kathy. Chronic. That's what I have. I have a CKD stage 3B, and I also have, uh, what's it called? I always forget what it's called. Renal cell carcinoma. I have kidney cancer. I have a tumor on my kidneys, on my left kidney, not my right, but it's up in the pools. But I'm hoping that they can get rid of it. It hasn't spread into the rest of my body. It's still in my kidney. So hopefully they can get rid of it and it'll never, hopefully it won't come back. I don't know. But if I'm going to have kidney disease and I'm going to have cancer, I'm going to eat what I want to eat. I'm not allowed to eat peanut butter. I'm not allowed to eat beans. I'm not allowed to eat tomatoes. There's so much stuff I'm not allowed to eat. Like right now, if I could, I would eat me a peanut butter sandwich, but I'm not allowed. No peanut butter, no bananas. Yours is stage 1. Well, you're lucky. You know, stage 1 can be cured if you just eat the right stuff and do the right thing. Hey, Jamie. Yes, we are true patriots. We love our country. Um, yeah, so just uh if you go to the Kidney Foundation, Julius, they will because of the potassium, not potassium, the uh no, not potassium. Potassium's the bananas. That's why I can't have them. Oh, I'll think of the word in a minute. There's something. Uh, I don't know. I can't think of the name of it. But there's potassium. Too much potassium uh, is bad for your kidneys. It can't filter it. Phosphorus. Too much phosphorus is in peanut butter. No, that's all I can eat is healthy stuff. That's all I can eat is healthy stuff. I can eat lettuce, salads. I can eat only red peppers, not green peppers, only red and yellow, red and yellow and orange. No beans, no potatoes, unless they're sweet potatoes, and not very many of those because of the phosphorus. There's a whole list of things. But like when my urologist told me what I couldn't have, I looked at him and said, "Why don't you just tell me what I can have?" And it wasn't. I mean, so much was taken away because of the everything else. Yeah, I do too, Julius. I'm not type 2. I am borderline. I've been borderline for about 3 years, and I try to do everything I can not to get to type 2. Yeah, so if you have kidney disease and it's only stage 1, it can, or even stage 2, it can be, you can repair it and go if you eat the right things. But I went to the Kidney Foundation for the diet to see what how to repair it, but I couldn't repair mine. Mine was too far gone. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I had potatoes, Wyoming. It sucks. Yeah, yeah, that's because we need the protein to heal things, but you could eat there's vegetables and stuff that have protein in it. I can't eat any red meat because of my heart disease. So I just eat turkey and pork pork. That's it. I don't eat anything else. I only eat no potatoes. I only eat veggies. I eat a lot of veggies. No breads. No pastas. I'll eat pasta if somebody else cooks it, but I don't. I don't eat very much of it. What did he say, Jamie? You need to be careful now. If you're supposed to take it, you should take it. My brother quit taking his, and within, I don't know, a half a month, he was dead. Time to look for a new doctor. I don't eat grapefruit. I'm not allowed to have grapefruit with the medicine I take. Can't have grapefruit. I love grapefruit, but I'm not allowed to have it. Grapefruit's good for you. Jamie, she's funny. I take so much medicine, I want to get a sorter for it because I hate having to put them in those little things and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and because sometimes I forget to even take it. You probably should, Julius. That's what I was going to say. If you go to Sam's Club, do you have a Sam's Club where you're at? They have the best protein shakes, and I'm trying to think who makes them. They're good. Yeah, and you know what, Jamie? That's how I feel since my open heart surgery. Julius, I'll have to look, but they have protein shakes, chocolate ones, and they're really good because usually a protein shake, you can taste the protein, but these are so good you cannot taste it. Or you could just get a blender and make your own, put some veggies in and make a veggie one, and then make one with your fruits and drink them. I do a veggie, or yeah, I do a green, all my veggies once a day in a shake. I buy them the frozen packs, and you just tear them open and put them in your blender and add the water, and then you got your veggies for the day. Yeah, some of them are really nasty, but if you go to Sam's Club, oh, I wish I could remember what the name of that brand is. Mm. I can't remember what it is, but as soon as I find out, I will let you know. And it's their stuff is really good. One of the ladies at my cardiac rehab, she started drinking them, and she's like, "You really need to just try it." She goes, "Because they don't taste like protein, and they're protein shakes." And I tasted. She gave me one, and I drank it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got to get these because it's you can." I replace a meal with it and just drink my veggies in the morning, and then maybe in the afternoon I'll drink one of those shakes, and I'm good. Yeah, I now that's one thing, Jamie, I've never had to do is take anything like that. Yeah, yeah, I don't think I would like that. Oh, grapefruit juice does it? I'm not allowed to have grapefruit juice. I usually take my pills with coffee because I drink coffee in the morning. Oh wow, Jamie, that's crazy. Yeah, you can get them, Jamie. Do you have a Medicare? I don't want to intrude, but Julius, do you have Medicare? Oh, Medicaid. So you're not are you're probably not old enough for Medicare, then you're not 65 yet. I get Medicare and oh, hi Mark and Medicare. Oh, okay. I get Medicare and I got an Advantage plan. And in my Advantage plan, I get $177. Wait a minute. Yeah, 177 or $178 a month to, okay. So yeah, I understand that, Julius. To I can pay my gas bill, electric, whatever bill I want to pay, or I can just buy healthy foods. And that's how I get my protein shakes when I buy them. Well, last time I went to Sam's, they didn't have any more of them, but I can use it's a just a card and it's called Healthy Credits, and you can go to Walmart and get groceries. You can't buy cakes and cookies, anything junk food, but anything healthy you can buy. And that helps me with the things I need because I get all my I go to Aldi's and get my lettuce and my salad stuff, and then yeah, so and mine is through United Healthcare, and it's great. I just started getting it. This will be my second, or next month will be my second month of getting it, and it really helps out. But I'll be 66, so I'm an old woman. Julius, my daughter's almost your age. My oldest daughter's 50. She just turned 50 in January. Crazy. Yeah, so Julius, when you do get to go on Medicare, make sure you get an Advantage plan. And a lot of people I know, they get Medicaid also, or they get like some kind of special needs thing. And yeah, but you can't get Medicare till you're 65. Oh, I'm old. I'm old. I have a 50-year-old. I'm old. uh so yeah, it's going to be hard for you between now and then, but if you got Medicaid, so that's good. And then you get your EBT, so that helps. The only thing I don't like about getting EBT is like, because I was getting EBT, is when the government gives you uh, a raise, then they cut your EBT. Mine got cut down when I first started getting. I was getting $93 a month, and then they brought it down, and then they brought it down, and then the last time they brought it down, it was $4. I am old, Thomas. uh, yeah, my kids are 50. My son would have been 47, and my youngest is 38. 38, 47, and 50. I'll be 66 here real soon. So see if you can. The only place I know that has them was Sam's Club. That's the only place in Ohio I've been able to find them, and they're super super good. And let me see if I can find them on here. Let me look at Sam's Club. At least give you the name of it, so you can so you would know, so you can at least look for them. Where's my Sam Clubs? Hmm. When I want it, I can't find it. When I don't want it, I can't find it. Come on, it's here somewhere now. Come on. Hmm. Isn't that crazy? No, I don't know where that's at. Okay, so I don't know where it's at, so I'm just gonna look for. I won't. You go through my app. I know I got it because it always shows up when I don't want it to. All right, so we'll just go to Sam's Club. I always forget the name of them. You're trying to use humor. No, Walmart doesn't carry it. Only Sam's Club. That's what I thought, but no, Walmart doesn't carry it. Let me look for protein shakes. They have a bunch of. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? Okay, this is it right here. Yes, these are it. They're called Fairlife. Farlife. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. You can't see it, but it's called Fairlife. It's got a picture of a cow on the front, and it's 30 grams of protein shakes. Those are the ones I like. I wish you could see it, but you can't see it. But just go to Sam's Club and look up protein shakes, and Fairlife should come up. And for a case of, let me see, I don't know how many's in here. 12, I think, or maybe 6. Yeah, for a case, a 12 pack, it's 21.38. But they're so good. They taste like chocolate milk. And they have a bunch of different ones. I don't care for those, but these I like. How do you know we are at war? Huh? Yes, they do. And also, Julius, you might be able to get them someplace else, because they also make chocolate milk and regular milk. Because I bought their chocolate milk before at Walmart. They carry Fairlife at Walmart, but they don't carry the protein shakes. Good night, Kathy. Love you. Take care. God bless you, sister. All right, what was I reading here from Jamie? What was she saying? Oh, these things move so daggone fast. No, you get Plavix. I take Plavix too. Let's see. I don't know. I was looking for Jamie's what she said. Okay, I read that. Read that. Wow, you are all okay. That was earlier. I'm gonna get there. Oh, I don't know what Kathy said something about. Are they really, Thomas? I'm just reading what you said about the vets, the Vietnam vets. That's horrible. Oh, you're talking about my flag? Whoa, your flag. What about my flag? It's upside down? I know. We are a country in distress. That flag will stay that way until things start getting better, until our people wake up and stop believing everything. I mean, I just don't understand how you can believe things. You know what it was like before and you know what it's like now. So why are you believing that everything's great now? In all reality, it's not. And why would you want to believe it was? That's just what I don't understand. I mean, oh, thank you, Thomas. Thank you. You don't stream? Oh, Julius doesn't stream. Well, Julius, I hope you can find some of that because that would be better than having to eat meat and stuff. I'm not a big meat person. Uh, those protein shakes are very good. They're the best ones I've ever had. And then if you can get a blender and get some uh, fresh or even frozen pouches of greens and make you a shake in the morning and just drink that, you got all your vitamins for the day in that right there. I get mine at Aldi's. They come in individual packs, and that's what as a rancher you can't I can't hear you. What are you talking about? Wyoming. Oh, the meat thing. I got you, but I'm not a big meat person. I used to be. I used to be. I could eat, like I said the other night. I ate cheeseburgers every day. Every day. Yes, have her get some. And drink one of those. That's all your vitamins for the day. That's your veggies for the day. You're good. You ain't got to worry about it. And it's a lot easier than, I mean, when I cook veggies, I want to put butter on it. I'm going to put salt and pepper on it. Not allowed to have butter and not allowed to have salt. So that's out the window. So I just drink it. And you can make it as thick as you want or as thin as you want. All right, Jamie. Good night. God bless you, sister. Have a great day tomorrow. Thank you for coming in. I'm probably going to get off of here soon, too. Oh, my cat will have me up bright and early tomorrow. She always does. I let her sleep in here last night, thinking, because normally I don't let her sleep in here because I'm afraid she's going to tear something up because she likes to roam at nighttime. Thinking she wouldn't wake me up so early, but here she was at 6 o'clock in the morning, meowing, right? She wanted her wet food, but she knows she gets canned food in the morning and then dry food the rest of the day. Yeah, I can't have bananas or watermelon. I can't have bananas because of my kidneys, and I can't have watermelon because of my heart disease. Too much fluids. I love watermelon. I was going to get some today. I just want a piece. I just want a piece of watermelon, but I can't have it. And I love bananas. I love bananas. And I had forgotten I wasn't allowed to have bananas. And so I was just eating them. And I went and took my blood test and all that for my kidneys, and my creatine was so bad. And my kidney doctor's like, are you what are you doing? Your creatine is so high. And I'm like, and he said, what about bananas? And I'm like, oh yeah, he said, don't eat bananas. You can have one banana a month and that's it. And I'm like, oh, I love bananas. I know, and I would just love to eat a piece of watermelon because I love watermelon. And you can't just buy, like, when you stores should think about people that live by themselves. Like, sometimes I just want a piece of cake. So they should make just one little piece of cake. But no, they got to have a whole cake. Or sometimes I just want one cupcake. No, they got to have 12 or 24 of them. Sometimes they should have watermelon cut up in like one slice. And then I could eat it, but they don't. Everything is so big. I mean, it sucks. And I don't go like my neighbor, he's as bad as I am. He's got diabetes type 2, so he can't have anything. And then the old people across the street, they don't eat things like that because of their issues. So I'm just like, whatever. My daughter doesn't eat watermelon. Oh, watermelon. Oh, you're allergic to watermelon too? Oh my gosh. Watermelon's so good. I could live on watermelon, but it's so bad for my heart, for the fluid around my heart that I already have. Yeah, but you have to buy the whole thing. It's a container and it's like $5. It's got a lot of watermelon in it. And if you think I'm going to buy that and just eat one piece, no, I'm going to eat all of it. And then when I go to the doctor, I'm going to have more fluid. Then they'll give me more of a water pill that I don't want to take. I love watermelon. I saw a recipe today for watermelon. Oh, really, Julius? But now you do? Wow, that's strange. Huh. I saw a really good recipe for watermelon. It's called, it looks like a pizza, but you take your watermelon and you cut it and you make it flat and then you just kind of like put them all in together, the pieces in together, and then you put or not carrots, you put all kinds of different fruit in there. You put raisins, you put grapes, you put cut up plums, all kinds of different fruit. And it looks like a fruit pizza. It's pretty, but if you just take a slice out, it's the watermelon on the bottom and then the fruit on top. I'm like, oh man, that looks really good. And they even said you could put cream cheese over it if you wanted to. Oh, me too, Julius. And they're really good for your kidneys. Seedless grapes, I get red ones. red or green, but I like the red ones best. That they say those really help your kidneys. And also, what did I read? Something else helps your kidneys. And I haven't done it yet, but I don't remember what it is. Because I'm due to go back and get my kidneys checked, so I got to make sure everything's good. There's something you can drink that totally helps your kidneys. Yeah, cream cheese. Or they said cream cheese, or now this would be good. Cool Whip. Just put Cool Whip. Yeah, strawberries on it. Yeah, Cool Whip, and then your strawberries and your cherries and your blue, whatever you want to put on it. Ooh, that would be so good. Yeah, strawberries are good. Grapes are good. Blueberries are very good for your kidneys. Ooh, I love Cool Whip. I just eat it out of the bowl. I always get the sugar free though. Uh, any berry is good for you. Now, only certain oranges I can have. Like I can have them little ones called cuties. I can have those, but I can't have regular oranges. I don't know why, but and I can have apples, but I don't like apples. They just gross me out. I don't like apples unless I could dump them in caramel. Then I'd eat them, but I can't. Oh, vanilla icing that might be good. Oh, you don't like cream cheese, Julius? I love cream cheese. I love a bagel in the morning with some cream cheese on it. Yeah, that might be good, Wyoming. There's all different ways. That was pretty cool. I think I saw that on Pinterest. I was just looking at different recipes. Uh, and then I eat a lot of rice, brown rice, because I can't have potatoes. And just once I'd love to have me some mashed potatoes and some beef and noodles. Mm, there you go. There you go. We got it all figured out. I love Cool Whip. And Cool Whip's not that bad for you, especially if you get the sugar free. Or actually, there's a difference. There's sugar free and then there's zero sugar. And the zero sugar means there's still some sugar in it, but there's no added sugar to it because a lot of things have added sugar in it. Like I drink zero. Usually I drink zero 7 Up, but I got Sprite this time. And this says I don't know what it says. Gosh, I wish I could get glasses. I can't read. Well, how much is in here? Oh lordy, turn this light on. I guess. Zero fat, 50 milligrams of sodium, and how much? One bottle. Zero sugars, zero added sugars. Protein zero. Ooh, potassium, 144 milligrams. I didn't know that. No phosphorus because phosphorus is PHO. But then my doctor said sometimes they'll try to hide it. He said, but just look on your phone and find out how much is in the stuff. I said, all right. Come on, cat. I'm just trying. I'm going to shut it off. Calm down. There we go. Yeah, so that doesn't have any sugar at all in it. I guess I didn't understand that. Oh no, an old cake. Why would you eat an old cake, Thomas? Silly. Well, go stick your finger down your throat and make yourself throw up. That's what I would do. And then you'd feel better. But we'll see you again tomorrow. I doubt if I'm on tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday? Yeah, I doubt if I'm on tomorrow night. I will be at the memorial for Darth Trader tomorrow at 10 o'clock on Troopers channel. So I'll be over there for that, but I won't be on because I'll be uptown doing stuff up there, and then Saturday I'll be doing the car show. All right, so feel better, Thomas. We love you. God bless you. And we'll be praying for you. Maybe. Maybe. Should have ate an apple or an orange or a banana. You know what else you can't have, Julius, with kidney disease? You can't have tomatoes. I cannot have tomatoes. California Patriot. How old was that, Thomas? 2019? Love you. See you tomorrow, probably, Thomas. I hope you feel better. Go make yourself throw up. You'll feel better. So Jamie left. Thomas left. I probably should leave too. It's 12:30. I need to go to bed. I know my cat's gonna have me up bright and early, and I still got three more pills to take. I think. Let me go get them. Oh, it feels good out here, Marley. I don't know why this bedroom's so hot. All right, medicines are done for the night. Now that's awesome. Oh, I love tomatoes, Julius. I love fried green tomatoes. I like tomato sandwiches. I like tomatoes with just salt and pepper on them. But I'm not allowed to have them. So, also, if you have high cholesterol, I'm going to find out when I go back to the doctor. But if you put in your coffee, there's something you can put in your coffee. Fried green tomatoes, California. Be still my heart. I haven't had those in years. Not allowed to. Turmeric. If you put a little bit of turmeric in your coffee, don't put a lot because it'll ruin the taste of your coffee and your cup will get all oily. Just a little titch is good for your cholesterol. It helps your cholesterol lower your. I don't know. That's what they said. So I've been doing it. So I will see what happens when I go back to the doctor. Cruster. What is cruster? Well, Julius, I will tell you what my dietitian told me. Cinnamon is very good for diabetes, yes. My dietitian told me because I do eat a lot of salads because I enjoy them and I love ranch dressing. She said, "Hey, Broken." Cholesterol meds, yes. I am on, I forget what I'm on. She said to take two teaspoons of your salad dressing and put it in a little bowl, and then take 1 tablespoon of sour cream, light sour cream, and mix it together, and then use that as your salad dressing. And it works because I don't like all the other, like the vinegar and oil and all those kind. Italian gives me the worst indigestion. So that's what I use. And it's a lot better than just putting all the ranch on it because ranch is so fattening and high in calories and sodium. And yeah, I forget what my statins are. I think I take uh, AVSTORSTATIN or something like Atorvastatin. That's what I take. Creamy French. You like French? I don't really care for French. Your StreamYard's fixed? Well, that's good, Broken. Awesome. That's awesome. Good. We're just in here talking about proper what we can eat on kidney disease and heart disease and Wyoming girl's gonna make us a watermelon pizza, a healthy pizza. So we're just talking about stuff like that, but I'm getting ready to go to bed because I am tired. I know my cat's I'm going to be busy all weekend. I'll be live streaming tomorrow night after 5, and then Saturday all day I'll be streaming. Have you, Julius? I don't think I have until just maybe, I want to say 2016 is when all my stuff started. You have the Italian disease, Funzilla. What? You like Italian dressing? Is that what you're saying, Thomas? I have the Italian disease, Funzillo. Hmm. Well, Zillow. Oh, how did that go? I forgot that was on tonight or today. I need to learn how to restream people myself. Oh, your funds are low. Oh, Thomas, Thomas, Thomas. My funds are always low. I make enough money. I get enough money on my disability to pay my bills, and that's about it. When my son was alive, he was so precious. He would I would never ask for anything, never ever. Oh, really? Oh, it was, oh, yeah, I guess so. Broken. And he would come over and visit, and stay practically the whole day, and we'd go to lunch or whatever. And then when he would leave, he would call. He'd always say, "Ma, you need some money," and I always say, "No, no, I'm fine." And when he would leave, he would call me and he'd say, "Go look in the freezer and open up the pizza box or whatever." And uh, he would always leave money for me. And I'd be like, "Why do you do that?" I said, "I'm fine." He goes, "Well, that way, if you need something, you can just go buy it." He would do that all the time. What a sweet kid. And finally, I'm like, "You have to stop." Like, if I would say, for instance, we were all just sitting around, the whole family just sitting around one day talking about just talking. And I said, "Man, I would like to have a new recliner." I said, "I really need one. Mine's falling apart." And guess what he did? He went out and bought me a new recliner. And he just spoiled me. And so I had to watch what I said around him because he would take it as, "Oh, I'm going to go buy it." That's not why we were just talking. And finally I said, "I'm not going to say anything I want around you anymore because you just run out and buy it." I said, "I don't want you to do that." I said, "Save your money for yourself." He's like, "Ma, I got so much money. Don't worry about it." I know that you have $100 to go to the festival. Oh, I do. Yes, Thomas, you're right. I do. I just need food. That's it, and gas because I do have to come home. Well, I think I only have to come home one time. I have to go there, and when I go there, it'll be on Friday, so my cat will be fine. And then Saturday, I have to come home and feed her, and then Sunday I'll be back home. So I think she'll be fine. But I do have to come home Sunday and feed her. Did Julius leave? Jeez, I hate this thing. Julius. What's wrong with your? What's wrong? Are you? Is it because of your sugar, Julius? No, Wyoming girl, my cat, and I'm not even exaggerating, she hates everybody but me. When I was in the hospital after I had my stroke, my son left the hospital and he said, I'll stop and feed the cat." And I'm like, "All right." Yeah, that wasn't happening. He called. It was so funny. He called and he said, "I can't get in your door." And I'm like, "What do you mean you can't get in the door?" I said, "Did you go in through the garage?" He said, "Yeah, but I can't get in." I said, "That inside door's never locked." He said, "Oh no." He said, "Your cat is on the dryer and she is hissing at me and there's no way in this world she's letting me in this back door." So my daughter said, I'll feed her when I get back to the house." So she fed her, but it was late and the cat was sleeping somewhere. But like people come over and my cat will literally run you out the door. She hisses and growls and goes and attacks people. It was funny. My cat's mean. I wish my neighbors could feed her. And then when I went away before, I who took care of, oh, my nephew was here. So my nephew was staying with me for a year. And so at first she didn't like him, but she finally got used to him. So then he could stay here to take care of her. But before he came, I had to go maybe the hospital. And put out a whole bunch of food. Oh no, I went to Tennessee to the family reunion. That's what it was. And I put a whole bunch of food out for her and a big old thing of water. Let me tell you, that cat threw up. She ate all the food and she threw up all over my house. There was vomit, cat food everywhere. I was like, oh, so I never did that again. My cat's bad. You know that little meme that shows your little precious little kitty looking in the mirror and there's a big line there? That's my cat. She's mean. And I've taken her to the vet and they're like, some cats are just mean. And I'm like, my daughter's like, you need to call that one guy that always comes and takes care of cats for people that are mean. I'm like, I wish he would come here and do that with my cat because she's horrible. Well, she probably would, but she doesn't drink out of a bowl. She drinks out of a cup, a plastic cup. She's one on the bathroom sink and one in the kitchen. That's what she drinks out of. All right, Thomas, good night. Love you. God bless you. Yeah, she drinks out of a cup. I don't know. My cat's weird. But I think when I got her, she was so abused. She was just like that big, and her eyes were all matted shut, and she was walking down the sidewalk. And I think maybe something affected her brain or something. I don't know because she's very aggressive. Sometimes she gets aggressive at me, like if people are here and she don't want him here, she'll charge after me. I'm like, whoa. My sister-in-law comes over and she'll knock on the door and she'll be like, "Where's that cat at?" I'm like, "Right here." She's like, "Oh, I'm staying out here." What, when he pooed his pants? Yeah, I saw that when he pooped his pants. How sad is that? Golly, I need. God bless you too, Thomas. You have a good night's sleep. I hope you feel better. I'm missing what Julia said. I gotta go back. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Wow, Julius. That's crazy. Yeah, no doubt. That would, well, we'll be praying for you for that. Thank you, Thomas. You have a good night. Get you some sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow, I'm sure. That's horrible, Julius. That is horrible. He did the. I thought he was grabbing for a chair, looking like there was a chair back there, and there wasn't any chairs back there. And then I saw him leave, and then I saw the president of France taking care of our soldiers, where Biden was supposed to be doing that. him had to go. He pooed his pants. Poor Julius. Now, do you have to wear a special shoe? I would almost imagine. Yeah, they did, Julius. Absolutely, they did. Yeah. But his supporters say there's nothing wrong with him. They say that Trump's the one that's not right. Okay. I just pray for him. Hey, stop digging on that. Go scratch out there. Go scratch out there. You have a surgical shoe? Okay. I remember my grandmother, she was diabetic, and it wasn't bad until she got, in her 80s. And if she ended up losing her toes, and then she had to wear a special shoe. And then once you lose your toes, then it went, they had to take her foot. And then they ended up finally at the end taking her leg off up to the knee because of the diabetes. And she had diabetes ever since I could remember. And then on my dad's side, his mother and her mother both had diabetes. My dad had diabetes. My brother was diabetic. Yeah, save it if they can. That would be the main thing. People that have peripheral artery disease have to worry about that same thing. Yeah, they're getting gangrene in their foot from the inside out. It works from the inside out because they don't have enough blood flow down there. Nobody in your family had it? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Nobody but you, right? Well, I got you wrote down for prayers, so you'll be prayed for, that's for sure. That's horrible. Poor Julius. And have you had that for long, or did it just show up, or I think you might have already told me that. I don't remember. Do you get you should get disability, shouldn't you? Do you get disability? M- Marley, what are you get? All right, you're not staying in this room tonight. What are you doing? Get out of there. You leave them books alone. Go. You're trying. You should be able to get it with everything you got going on. Your age shouldn't matter. When I first started getting my disability, I was 60 years old. Yeah, you should. Do you have an attorney helping you or an advocate? I wouldn't even get an attorney. I would get an advocate because attorney will take, 30% of your money where an advocate won't. They just help you. And I believe you can call the Social Security office and ask for one, and they'll set you up with one. There are, let's see. Let me see if I can find it. There are a few things that automatically you qualify for. They denied it. Let's see. Let me. I'm going to look at what automatic qualifications are for disability. All right. What are the conditions that automatically qualify you? What do you mean there are none? There are some. All right. This here's what it says, Julius. What is the most approved disability? Arthritis or other musculoskeletal system disabilities? Um, heart disease. Wait a minute. That's in Georgia. I'm worried about Georgia. Oh, come on. Where is that? They have a whole page of it. I read it before. All right, here we go. Amputations, chronic joint pain, spinal disorders. Then this one is special senses and speech, such as hearing or speech, respiratory illnesses, asthma, chronic, COPD, cystic fibrosis, cardiovascular, such as arrhythmia, congenital heart disease, and heart failure, digestive, chronic kidney disease. Chronic kidney disease is on here, my dear. Chronic kidney disease. You should be approved with chronic kidney disease. Blood disorders, skin disorders, endocrine disorders such as diabetes or thyroid problems, congenital disorders such as Down syndrome, cognitive, mental health conditions, cancer, immune system diseases such as immunodeficiency virus or HIV or lupus. So, oh, they always want you to do a light duty job. There are no light duty jobs out there. I was just blessed, I guess, because when I filed March, wait a minute, I quit work March of 2019. And I filed in March, and 13 days later, I was approved. But the sad thing was, uh, I didn't get my first check till October because you had a 6 month wait. So I did not get a check for 6 months. So I spent all my savings and then some. Because I had been, my doctor had been telling me since 2016 that I needed to quit work, and I wouldn't listen to him. I said, nope, 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 not going to quit. I got to work, got to work. I'm the only one taking care of me. I got to work. And so I just started saving and saving and saving. And I had a car. I bought a brand new car before all this, and it was a Chevy Impala, and I couldn't afford the payment if I had to quit work. So I just saved and saved, and I got, at one point I had $6,000 saved up, and I went and paid cash for the car I got now. And I called him and said, "Come and get the car because I'm going to quit work and doctor's orders, and I'm not going to be able to make the payment." So I did that, and then I still worked a little bit more and got enough saved up I thought would get me through, and that's what happened. And then yeah, that's horrible. You don't even get SSI. They should at least give you SSI. You should be able to apply for both of them when you're applying for your SSDI. That's crazy. What do you do, girl? Or guy? I guess I should. I don't really know what. Are you a male or a female, Julius? Because I used to think Rain and Blood was a woman, and Rain and Blood's a man. Male. Okay. All right. So I don't know why they don't. And you can't. I mean, that's crazy. That's insane. Um, where did you say you lived? I'm trying to remember where I put my Social Security book. Oh, Virginia. You live in Virginia. That's right. Uh, oh, Indiana. Indiana. I don't know who the company was that they sent me a thing that they would take care of my case, but I didn't need it because I got approved. But I can't remember who they were. And they charge 20% of whatever you get. But if you don't get anything like a back pay, then they're not going to take nothing. And the 6 months that you don't get a check, you don't get no back pay for that. You just don't get it, which doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I know people that get both because their disability is not that much. So then the SSI takes care of the other. They somehow get both, and plus they get Medicare. After 24 months on disability, you can get Medicare. You don't have to be 65. You can get Medicare, and most of the people that get Medicare also get Medicaid. I have a sister that gets Medicare and Medicaid, and then uh, she also gets SSI and a very small disability check. Oh, that's awesome. 2,000 a month. That's awesome. I don't even get that. I get like 1,500 a month, and half of it goes to rent to the house. Isn't that crazy? But I'm not complaining because there's people a lot worse than I am. A lot worse than I am. Really? Yeah, I get 15.19 a month, and my rent's 750. I have a sister that gets between the SSI and the SSDI. She gets 800. That's horrible. It's horrible. I would like to do work from home, but I can't because I'm on disability. But in, let me see, in 11 months, I can go to work because I'll be on. They when you're 66 in 8 months, my disability transfers into my retirement, and then I can work from home and make whatever I want to make. I wish I could go back to work now. If I could get my old job back, I'd go back to work because all they did was sit and drive a forklift. I didn't get off for nothing, just to go to the bathroom and take my break. I just stayed on the forklift, which it was a good job and it paid well, paid very well actually. But I had to go outside in the wintertime over to the other building and it would be so cold and snowy. I would freeze. In the other building, no heat. I'd have to go over there and pick up stuff from the other building and bring it over to the building everybody is working in. I hated that. Too cold. I don't like cold. I can't see well enough. That's why when I type, everything's big because I can't read it. So, well, I guess I'm going to get off of here, Julius. Stay in touch because if there's anything I can do to help you or make phone calls, whatever, I will happily help you. Um, and let us know and make sure we will. All right. Yes. Let us know about how that goes for you. We'll keep you in prayer. We love you and thank you for coming in and come back anytime. Although I won't be on until Saturday night when we play games. We play games on Saturday night. So good night, Wyoming girl. Love you. Love you, Julius. Love you, California Patriot. You guys have a great night and I will see you all tomorrow. God bless you. Sweet dreams. Stay safe. Smile at a stranger, write to a J6er, and always, always be kind. God bless. I love you. Gator out.